So today we are going for our live class on straight lines. Straight lines we had already started. So second so last class we had discussed about many things regarding this 2D geometry. Just a second, we'll take one more minute and then we will start. Yes, this will be the visibility. Yeah, now it is perfect. Right, so see students, just go through what we had done on the last class. Last class was just introductory class, right? We had done many important things regarding the triangles. We talked about orthocenter, circumcenter and many other terms, right? In center also, what are excenters. Then we discussed about this rectangle, rhombus and all. Last class we had stopped our discussion at the point where we had to discuss the diagonals of the quadrilateral. So we start from there. Let me check your visibility. Yes, it is all clear for all of you, and I'll be taking the board from here onwards till all right. So see, we had discussed many things last time regarding the triangles. Now we are coming for quadrilaterals. See, the common difficulty where students find that diagonals of a parallelogram. First of all, we are starting with the parallelogram. My question is, diagonals of parallelogram are bisecting each other or perpendicular bisectors of each other? So just use your knowledge, whatever you have studied in your 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th class, and then answer. We have a parallelogram ABCD, and for this parallelogram my question is ACBD will be bisectors or perpendicular bisectors? So see, this is the property of parallelogram, that they will only bisect each other. They will only bisect at O. AO will be equal to CO. BO will be equal to DO, right? And they are not perpendicular bisectors. How we can say? See, just talk about these two triangles. Come to triangle AOB and this triangle BOC. If these two triangles, this and this triangles, we are able to prove that they are congruent triangles, then we can say if they are congruent, every angle, every side will be equal. But here we cannot say that they are congruent because these two are equal. BO is common, but we cannot say AB equal to BC because in the parallelogram, opposite sides are equal, adjacents are not equal. So these two we can't be able to prove congruent. So if we are not able to prove congruent, what we will say? These two angles are not same, and sum of these two angles is 180 degree. If these two angles are same and sum is 180 degree, then we will say angle is 90 degree. But here that thing is not happening. So for parallelogram, diagonals are only bisectors, not the perpendicular bisectors. Clear? This is small point. See why I told you that a straight line we should do thoroughly, because it is the most basic thing. When you will do these conic sections, when you will be solving the problems of parabola, ellipse, hyperbola of JEE Advanced, then you will find out. Then you will find out that these problems are involving the very basic concepts, very basic things regarding the straight line. So straight line is the most basic thing. If here we have worked a lot, we are clear with the basics, we can easily do the problems of conic sections. Okay, bacha. So let's go next. My next question will be, if it is a rectangle ABCD, if it is a rectangle ABCD, then what will be about this ACBD? Rectangle ABCD, diagonals will be perpendicular bisector or only bisector. Again we will take this and this. We can say this CO will be common, BO equal to DO, but BC is not equal to CD. They are not congruent. So here also they are only bisectors, not perpendiculars. Right? But when you will take the square and rhombus, when you will be taking square and rhombus, then you will find out that these two triangles will become congruent. So if they have, why they will be congruent? Because these two sides will also be same. So if these two sides are same, they will be congruent. And if they are congruent, then what we can say? We can easily say that angle is 90 degree and diagonals are perpendicular bisectors. So many students are having the doubt. So always be clear that either it is the rhombus or it is the square. Diagonals are always perpendicular bisectors of each other. Right? And we have talked about this congruency, congruent triangle. So we must talk about one more thing. Because it is going to help you. When we are talking about congruency, so if two triangles are congruent, then what we say? All three sides are equal, all three angles are equal. Right? And how we can prove that these two triangles are congruent? So conditions I am writing here, just we will revise. SAS, ASA, AS, SSS, RHS. These are the 5 conditions. 5 conditions for congruency. And we explain in detail. What are the conditions? Side angle side. That means if two triangles are like this and this and this, side angle side, that means two side included angle, if equal, then we will say they are congruent. Second, ASA, angle side, that means this angle, this side, this angle, this side, then we will say again congruent. And if any two angle and one side, then also congruent. All three sides equal, congruent. RHS, if they are two right angled triangles, there are two right angled triangles, and we can say they have a right angle and one hypotenuse and one side. That means in two right angled triangles, hypotenuse is same and any of one side is same. Any of one side is same, then also we will say they are congruent triangles. So always keep these properties in your mind. Don't expect JEE Advanced will make questions on your formula or one chapter. No, they will just want to check your basics. So basics include these very basic things, very important things that you study in your 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th classes. Right? So always keep these things in the mind. Alright, so this was all about basics. We completed. Just after 2 minutes we will start our straight lines. And straight lines, when we will start, we will not discuss about mains type problems. Only we will discuss about advanced type topics we will study and problems based on that. So just we will again join after 2 minutes.